everyone, hope you're doing well. There's a lot of traffic outside right now. I don't know if that's being picked up. It rained last night and it's still kind of rainy today, so it could be kind of loud. Sorry about that. I hope you don't mind. I really like the rain sounds personally, and I also really love the sky, which is where we're heading into on this piece. This is a digital painting inspired by some Pinterest boards of mine. Sometimes when I feel like I need a little bit of a challenge, I'll have my sister go through my inspiration boards on Pinterest and choose 3 things, and I have to combine them in some way. I'm pretty sure this one had some sort of picture of the sky. I'm not really sure. An old Norwegian church and some foxglove. Do you say foxglove or foxglove? I'm not sure which one is right. I kind of alternate between the two. But the foxglove is one of my favorite flowers. I wouldn't say I'm a plant geek or anything, but I do really like foxglove. I love the colors and its shape, and I think it looks really magical. Anyways, I had an idea for some future videos as well that I would like to ask my non-existent audience. I'll probably do it anyways, just to see how it goes, but would it be cool if I did like poetry over these instead of just voiceovers? I don't know. I write a lot of poetry and prose and other writing in my spare time, and maybe it would be an interesting way to share it as well as add some more interesting things over these. I don't feel like I'm all that interesting or great at doing voiceovers about the process. It's not really what I like listening to. I actually do prefer listening to real-time audio, but I know that for me, maybe I'll try it in the future, but I find it difficult to do it talking and doing that at the same time. I tend to listen to music or podcasts or watch videos while I make my art. But we could see how it goes. Maybe poetry would be fun, like soft slam poetry, dramatic reading, if you will. Anyways, if we can return to the drawing for a second, I would like to talk about coloring the house. I don't really enjoy architectural drawing very often. I mean, this isn't like super in-depth, which, I did it that way on purpose because I really hate drawing houses. It's a lot of intersecting flat planes, which made it easy to just put in a color splash and to add texture later. I think I do anyways, I'm pretty sure. Some shading and stuff. It took a while, so I'm pretty sure I cut some of that out, or at least sped it up a lot. Because there's only so long you can watch someone draw triangles and squares for. There's a dog. I don't know if you can hear that either, but we have a lot of dogs around in this neighborhood that bark all the time. Particularly at night, which is not very pleasant, but just how things are. There are worse things in the world. So in a little bit, I'm gonna add some glowing windows and features to the house, just to add a little bit of intrigue, I guess, or a little bit of life, and to give the house a little more shape and meaning. I'm not sure if this was a good idea, looking back on it. I don't mind it. It's alright. This piece isn't like super complicated, but I enjoyed the feel to it. I don't really know what the story is here, but I think I called it Coming Home or Turtle House. No. Hiraeth House, right. Hiraeth is a word that I really like. I think it's Welsh or Irish, I'm not sure. It's like a home that you never had, like that kind of feeling, or something like that. It's kind of a conceptual idea. Anyways, here's another thing that I don't usually enjoy painting, and that is flowers. Flowers are just super tedious and annoying to me. I know that they're a pretty big thing in the art community, or at least they were at some point. I see a lot of people doing flowers and a lot of people enjoying just doodling flowers everywhere. But I usually don't. However, in the case of these foxglove sprouts, that's not the right word, stalks? I'm not sure. I liked drawing them. I liked shading them, and I found it pretty meditative, actually. The shadows were really fun to add, and it was fun playing with the colors. I do remember struggling a little bit to choose which colors I wanted to put, just so they stood out enough to be separate from the sky and the field, but to also not stand out too much because they're not the focal point of this. It was the turtle house is. Alright, I had to cut out a little piece there. I don't know what happened. There must have been something weird in the recording, but there was a weird blast of sound. Shocked me a little bit, actually. I was a bit frightened. We're adding some little sparkly bits to foxglove. I have a tendency, I don't know if it's, a bad thing or a good thing, but in all of my digital drawings I tend to add a lot of little glowy particles, I guess. I just like how it looks. Anyways, as I was saying, I enjoy adding shading to them. It's fun to see things that are flat in your drawings gain dimension and life. Let's see. And the story, right, we were talking about that a little while ago. What is the story? This painting doesn't really have a story, but we could come up with one now. That's fun. Let's see. We have this house traveling around on the back of a giant turtle. Maybe it could be like a hostel for lost souls or something. You know, as it travels around this endless golden field looking for lost to take in. At some point I do add a figure into the drawing, like a little dude, a little silhouette of a person looking at the turtle. And so maybe it's a place where souls go to this field and they're picked up by this roaming turtle creature. Maybe he's trapped in this world and there's one thing that will save him, and that's this house. What do you think goes on inside the house? I'm not really sure. I don't think it would be evil. Like, this turtle's not trapping any souls and torturing them or anything. Anyways, I'm running out of things to say, which I apologize for. I feel like I'm getting better at it though. I'm getting better at voiceovering. We gotta do some improv now. I've run out of notes to go over. Well, we are almost done it anyways. Here's the figure. I had to do it a couple times just to get the right feeling across. Not crossed. I always say that. And I gotta do some resizing on him and whatnot, but I'll leave that to the end of the video, and so I hope you enjoyed. Just gonna add some more grass and delete some lines that I don't need, and we'll be good. So I hope you enjoy this and stay safe. Cheers.